All right, so let's get into the real estate reset. So it's a year-end real estate reset. And like I just said, it doesn't matter when you're consuming this, wherever it is, just make a comment, reset, and we'll grab those comments and we'll give you more information. If there's anything still left at the end of this training about business foundations, the case study program, all of it. Been getting a lot of questions and I wanted to clear up a few things. So let me share my screen. The promise here is to help you increase your sales closings by an additional 2 to 3 closings per month within 3 to 6 months. Now, results will vary, but the process and the program and how we've structured it will be very, very similar. So there are many of you that have come to a point in your real estate journey where it feels like you're not getting ahead, where it feels like you're spinning your wheels, and maybe it feels like you're failing on multiple fronts, where you're trying to be a good, spouse or parent, and you're trying to do, a lot of production, or, maybe you're not hitting your production goals and you're being a great parent or spouse. But what's the balance between the two? How do you make the kind of money that you want in this business and not give away your life in the process? On top of all of that, it is the most easy time in the history of the earth to get distracted, right? Between, social media, Netflix, news, all this stuff, it is just easy to get off track in terms of what you need to do to be successful. And there are just too few hours in the day, right? It's a process of elimination. If you have priorities or you have meaningful goals in more than one area of your life. So for me, if you don't know anything about my journey, I got into real estate just as the Great Recession was hitting. This is me not being a great dad back in 2008. This is my first full year in real estate. I somehow managed to sell 44 homes in my first full year. I got into real estate March 5th, 2007 is when I left my corporate job. Sold 27 homes in that first 10 months and then 44. So by the end of my first full year, I had sold 71 homes for over 500,000 of gross commission income. So out of the gate, I had figured out a few things that other agents hadn't figured out, but I gave away my life in the process, and I knew it wasn't sustainable. I knew I had to figure some things out, and I did figure some things out, scale to 118 transactions, 178, 248 was 2012. I sold one home that year through leverage, through automation and delegation, and some of the things you'll learn in this Business Foundations program. And then went on to 312, where I backed down to 1 to 2 days a week. And then the year 2014, we did 453 transactions with about 10 producing agents. And I worked 1 day that week. So I understand, well, first of all, I understand failing in business. So that's kind of the thing you'll learn about me as we begin to enter into this process of working together, is that I will share all of the pitfalls, all of the mistakes, to help you avoid them. I will never let you, if it's within my power, I won't let you make a mistake that I've already made multiple times. All that said, I figured out some things in terms of leverage and how do you build sustainable systems that enable you to systematically increase your net worth and take more time off and endure a level of stress that's completely manageable. So there is hope. The promise is to have an increase in net worth as a result of the time you put into your business, but also to be able to take more time off and then ultimately have impact in areas of life that matter. So the question is, this is the question, and traditional methods don't solve this question, right? So it's, how do you grow your real estate sales without losing your life in the process? And there are a few things that I want to just go through very quickly before I get into the nuts and bolts and what this could look like and how you could enter into this mission, if you choose to accept it, for the next 12 months to really just ramp up your production when most agents will be freaking out. So this is the game that we're playing. On the left side, we're generating leads and bringing in prospects. Hopefully you're using attraction based methods to do that, as we teach in Real Estate B School. The core, 5-step process doesn't change. No matter how you generate leads, you have to have conversations. You have to set consultations. You have to meet with would-be buyer and seller clients. You have to get them to agree to do business with you and ultimately get them to the closing table in a way where they're thrilled about working with you. And then they refer all their friends and family to you. And it's this virtuous cycle. We don't pay for a bunch of leads. It's just this virtuous cycle of providing a level of service that is not seen very often in our industry. So the trap of traditional success, and I want to take you through this briefly, is we want to scale the business. We want to have time, money, freedom, and a level of stress that's manageable. To do that, we have to be able to attract buyers and sellers, convert them into appointments and then clients, and then deliver on those promises. That can end up being a rat race if you don't do it the right way, right? If you don't attract the buyers and seller prospects, there's no opportunity. If you don't convert, there's no clients. If you don't deliver, there's no closings, there's no money. So on the right side is the same promise of a scalable business, but we add in a few elements, in terms of creating your future, knowing your numbers, and growing your team. And all of the little black writing around there is all the nooks and crannies of what we teach inside of our world. There's nothing to worry about there. So a simplified way of showing this is that we've got 4 drivers: attract, convert, deliver, scale. We've got 12 accelerators. That's all the tools and systems that you need to swipe and deploy to make this run like clockwork, and you can scale to whatever production you want to scale to. So the question is, what's the next right thing that you should be working on, right? And if you don't know what it is, then you're not even in the game of being able to grow and scale your real estate business to ultimately grow and scale your net worth and time away from the office, right? So our Business Foundations case study program, that is the year-end real estate reset. That's what, if you're in our free Facebook group, Real Estate Business Builders, you've seen me sort of chat about it a little bit this week. But the program is for folks that are under 500,000 GCI. So we've got a graduate program for agents that are over 500,000 GCI. So you have to be under 500,000 GCI. I don't care what level you're at, but you have to want to grow and scale to 250 to 500,000 GCI. I want folks that have big goals in our industry. You have to have about 2 to 3 hours a week to implement. We've got stuff that works. It's real world working tools and systems, but you need to carve out a little bit of time to implement. You need to be friendly. Like, we don't want a bunch of, sort of lame people, in our group that are, blaming others for their lack of success. We want folks that are coachable and willing to trust our process. And then you have to be willing to share your wins and the lessons you learn along the way. So the results you can expect, members that have been in our world have added 2 to 3 deals per month from a single no-cost lead gen lever. Folks have been able to increase their return on investment to actually one guy did 13 times return on paid home search leads. We'll show you how to hire a low-cost part-time admin to take $20 an hour, 20 hours a week out of your plate, so you can replace it with higher dollar productive activities. We'll talk about showing agents. We'll show you how to take more vacation and unplug when you go on vacation, and also teach you how to spend more time with loved ones and take better care of yourself. Here's what we're going to work on. So big picture, we're going to show you how to systematically generate low-cost, high-quality leads without cold calling. My trick has been attraction-based marketing. We've got like 7 or 8 lead gen levers that you'll have access to. We're going to show you how to install a lead management system so you can generate, have the follow-up process. Most buyers and sellers aren't ready when you first contact them, right? 95% aren't ready. 97% is the actual math. So you need to have an automated text and email sequence. We'll show you that. We'll give you our swipeable buyer and listing packets, pre-list packets, our buyer consultation, live presentation, virtual consultation, same thing on the listing side, all of our client care systems to systematically generate referrals from your clients. Those are all in swipeable templates and checklists, all our Trello templates as well. All of our foundational tools, our net worth tracker, our assessments, all of that stuff. Our business freedom planning system to allow you to know what you're working on. And then there's a bunch of tech tools that were introduced that are no or low cost tech tools. We'll talk about the 6 stages of business growth as well. And then we'll talk about just increasing your personal productivity. So in terms of how the program works, there's really 3 parts. The first is the coaching aspect. So I coach on Mondays in this program. So I call it Mindset Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to train and coach for about 15 or 20 minutes. Then I'm going to help you with your challenges. And it's sort of turns into an open Q&A after that. So you'll never be within a week of working with me directly. On Thursdays, we have our sort of lead coach for this program is Ben Gray, who has about 3 years in real estate B school, is one of our business coaches. He is in the process of probably do a couple hundred transactions this year. And he's in the process of exiting. He's exited working with buyers, and he's going to actually exit working with sellers, and his business is running on autopilot. So he's just been through the journey, and he's your other coach in this journey. He's on Thursdays at 2 p.m. Eastern. So the training consists of you get access to all of the tools, systems, and trainings that we've ever built. And every Tuesday we do a live production mastermind. So a sales and production focused mastermind where we bring in the best of the best. What's working in the current market with the current economic climate, with the fear, uncertainty, doubt, the FUD that's going on right now. So that's the training. And then we've got a high level of support and accountability. We built this out in a coaching platform. We used to be in Facebook, but we just moved over to a coaching platform that allows us to hold you accountable and to see where you are in your journey. And I've never seen something like this before. We just built it out. It allows us to get as close as we can to working with you one-on-one and seeing exactly what you're working on without you having to invest in our graduate program. Is a much higher investment level. That's our one-on-one program. But you'll have a very, very high level of support and accountability. Consider it like a running partner. We're going to be running alongside you in this journey. So there are some fast action bonuses if you take action right away. We've got trainings on how to launch a YouTube platform. We've got trainings on how to use your business Instagram account. A girl came in, Belle Tunstall, and showed us how she did 30 closings just from her business Instagram account. We've got social media training. We've got these are master classes that are bonuses. Take 30 listings in 30 days, how to use video marketing by Ken Akasaki, how to become the digital mayor of your market from a guy that did 500 transactions, how to get 13 times ROI on paid home search leads, how to double your income without doubling your home sales. I mean, it goes on and on and on. The fast action bonuses that you get access to. You get access to, like I said, all of our drivers, all of our accelerators. This is probably, it's too much. It's like giving you keys to a Formula One race car, but you get the same access as our $17.97 a month clients get access to. So there's probably like a couple hundred. Well, there's hundreds of documents that you'll get access to, but we're going to teach you how to do the next right thing in your business. The promise is to help you grow and scale in a way that's sustainable, and you're putting the foundation in place to grow to whatever level you want to. Then there's the lead gen levers. So you get access to every one of our lead gen levers. Each are good for minimum 1 transaction a month, usually 2 to 3 transactions a month. So you'll implement at least 2 in the first 12 months of working with us. So the big question is, what's the program tuition? The great news is that because you've been in this world, because we're doing this year-end real estate reset, and like I said, if you're not watching this in the context of this year-end real estate reset, make a comment, type reset in the comment, and we'll reach out to you and we'll see if we have an availability for this special case study invitation. So the big difference here is that we're doing this as a case study program, meaning we're looking for folks that can come in and crush it. And when you do crush it, we're going to ask you to say something good about us, whether on a short video or just a little text that you send over that we can use to expose this program to other agents. And because we're asking you to do that twofold, we're going to dig in and do our very best to help you achieve at the highest level. So that's the great part of it. We're looking for case studies for people that absolutely smash it for us. And then the flip side is that we're willing to, this price is typically, if you go to our website, realestatebschool.com, you hit programs and you look for business foundations, it's $797 a month or $79.70 if you pay for the year. For this case study invitation, we're reducing the tuition to $497 a month for 12 months or $49.70. So there's $4,594 of savings if you act within the context of this special case study invitation. So really, really cool. So on top of all that, there are guarantees as well. So I'm so confident that you'll crush this program. Now, you've got to plug in, but when you plug in and you do the work, the guarantee is that you'll earn an additional $100,000 of gross commission income in the next 12 months. Now, I think you're going to do it in 6 months, and I'm actually going to be changing this program to 6 months, but for now it's a 12-month. I think you could do an additional $250,000, honestly, in the next 12 months. My first year in real estate, I did $250,000 in 10 months, brand new to sales of any kind. And that was in 2007. And I've launched Real Estate B School in 2013. So I'll be a decade into doing this and helping others. So I'm super confident we can get you there. And then it's really going to help you ask the right questions about your business. Are you taking advantage of low cost, high return lead gen levers? Are you using marketing and tech leverage at the highest level? Are you using, are your lead nurture system set up properly? Do you have a system to offload low dollar productive activities so you can increase your hourly worth in your business? Where can you cut expenses without hurting your business? And are you working too many hours without much financial upside? So the question is how to get started. I'm going to drop a link in wherever this is playing. It's either going to be on YouTube or in the Facebook group, where you can either sign up for, this is a special link. So this is not the generic link that's on the website. You need this special link to start up. There's a monthly link and there is an annual link. So if you go annual, you will save, you pay $49.70 for the year. And again, the same guarantee applies, the $100,000 guarantee, but you save 2 months. So it's $49.70 for 12 months. Then it goes to $497 per month, assuming you're crushing it. You want to stay in our community and interact with the tribe on an ongoing basis. Or you can just do the $497 a month, and that helps you sort of hedge your. It's still a 12-month agreement, but it helps you hedge your bet a little bit around this will return for you over 30, 60, 90 days as you ramp up these lead gen levers and really make a run out of it. So that's all I've got for you. I hope to see you on the inside. I'll post the links below here so you can take action right away. And this year in Real Estate Reset, if you're watching this on January 1st, it's Sunday, that's when the prices go back up. So, if we still have availability, if you're watching it out of this, just make a comment, reset, and we'll reach out to you. But much love, much respect. We'll talk to you soon. Be good.